Alright, gonna be doing a little bit of grinding on BDO today. Maybe doing some dungeons on BDO after a little while. Alright, so I'm over here at Orbita again. Going to be trying another hour with the Succession Dosa. So let's see how this goes. Yeah, I'm trying to get a good proper hour on the Succession Dosa over here. Because I would like to get a proper comparison between Succession and Dosa. Okay, got the correct crystals. Let me check my reforge. That's all good. Alright, I think I'm ready to start. Oh, need to double check my controls and everything. Alright, everything's good. So yeah, I'm gonna be trying to do a full hour, hopefully without any incidents this time around. With playing on Succession Dosa, he is kind of squishy, so we'll see how that goes. Alright. I would definitely say I do prefer grinding here with the Awaken compared to Succession. Let's get out of that. And back in. Yeah, I prefer grinding as Awaken over here, just because it's a lot easier. Less to worry about. Jeez. Yeah, whenever he specs you, that definitely could hurt. And I can't always get him before he overloads. Alright, last golem for the big towers. Now, one of the good things with Succession, and I'm sure I've said this before, is just that he's able to jump behind the enemies pretty easily using his Mystify ability. But aside from that, it's just he's a little bit squishy, especially for certain areas. I've done some other comparisons for him before, but I've always needed to wait a little while, I've noticed, in terms of my gear, before I can do the Succession comparison. Or at least as far as my defenses go. Right, don't get me wrong, Succession Dosa is I'd say it's a fun class. I really like the attacks, and I think everything's got some really nice aesthetics. I do wish his defenses were a little bit better though. Alright, and time for the small towers. Alright, that tower's done. You know, despite Succession Dosa seeming to have higher damage than Awakening, I don't think I've ever managed to get a double golem over here. Which honestly might be for the best. Pretty sure a double golem would just delete me on the Succession Dosa. Alright, that tower's gone. I do have to utilize the space skill, Oblique Cleave, I believe it is, to get behind the enemies a little bit more often than what I normally would here. It gets you behind the enemies quicker, but it's also a little bit slower. My preferred method is just using the Fade Slash. Does more damage, but you're sitting in front of them a little bit longer before you actually move. But for how much damage I take out here, definitely don't want to be sitting in front of them. And there are times where I will do the Fade Slash, and instead of putting me behind the golem, it will put me behind one of the little guys and puts my back to the golem. So that's pretty risky. Sorry, I just woke up from a nap a little while ago, so I feel like I got something stuck in my throat. Let's see, we've got, we're planning for some dungeons tonight, but one of our guys he's got to wake up early in the morning, so we're not sure if we'll actually get the groups going tonight for the dungeons. If not, probably going to do some more grinding on, maybe on the Awakened Dosa, maybe on the Seraph. I've retagged her again. Otherwise, I'll probably head back over to playing on Elden Ring. But I think I might be doing some grinding on the Seraph. I haven't done any grinding with her since I've retagged her. Just used her in yesterday's Blitz. Yeah, I still need to finish off my Olvia Academy stuff too. The time on that's getting pretty close. Alright, there's the Titan. So after I finish this hour, what I think I'm going to do is go do a little bit of the Academy stuff, just so I can see if we're getting the groups together for the dungeon. And then probably back to grinding after that. The Academy is done with on the 15th, so I'd like to try to get that done before it actually expires. See if I come up here and take a look at my Academy. Yeah, April 15th before the maintenance. and today's only the 29th, so we get 2.5 weeks still. But just need to get it all done. I'm not too far off. I do need to do some AFK horse training for this one still. I just gotta go collect my farms. It should be done. Yeah, that's all done for sure. What I'm going to be working on today, I need to turn in this one and get this quest complete. So I'll go ahead and do these up till I get to the yellow grade. Then probably go work on my processing, just because it's right there in the area. For hunting, I need to just go out to Narcion and do quite a bit of hunting so I can get to the 200 wild sparks. And that's pretty much all I got left on that one. And then I haven't even started on the sailing and the bartering yet, so I don't know how long that one's going to take me to do. It might take me a little bit on that one. Sailing and bartering's not exactly that quick of a skill. Alright, that AFK phase is over. Oh, I didn't mean to pop both of those. Alright, that tower's gone. Oh, okay. Oh, this is going to be tricky. Going to end up getting a double golem off of this tower. Ended up killing that tower quick enough for that. Alright, let's see how I can do this. Oh, wrong button. And I took a hit from that. Trying to get behind them, but every time I get behind one of them, the other one turns around. Their attacks aren't synced up. I'm just going to stay out of that. Not going to risk that. Alright, well those two are dead, and immediately get a third one. Also got a pretty big group here. Alright, well, I managed to survive through that, somehow. definitely won't say it was easy to do. I had to jump around quite a bit there. Yeah, I don't know if it's better to try for the double golem, or better to just do it one at a time. I mean, I would try it on, like, try to get the double golem each time, and then, like, compare it to an hour where I'm only getting a single golem at a time. But just not able to get it that reliably, so I don't think I could actually do that right now. Surprisingly enough, I think my Seraph could actually get it kind of reliably. So I might try it with her perhaps sometime. Alright, time for the little towers. Also, I would like to do more of the newest grind zone in Edania Floodlands, but I just haven't had a chance to get a group together for it. I think it's a little bit less silver than Tenebrum for a good hour. I don't remember exactly how much it is. I guess it also depends on the group. We had one group that was pretty good at, I think, around 21,000 trash for an hour. But then the second group I went there with, we only had like 17,000. So I had quite a bit less on the second group. Alright, get out of that. Well, I was a little close there. So yeah, that's the issue with using Fade Slash, which is what I just did right there. While I was trying, like, setting up the Fade Slash, I took a hit and dropped quite a bit of health there. I'm gonna get out of that. Nice, got a ring. Alright, let's finish off this. Get to the last golem. Oh, and I went behind or jumped to the other side too soon. Okay, I actually managed to get that one out before he really did anything. So that was pretty nice. Now, if I could just get all of them that reliably. So that was a quick golem and tower. Alright. Time to get started for the Titan here. If anyone ever wants to join me and do any of the group grinds, just send me a message, either on Discord or even you can join my Discord and send me a message on there. I'm pretty much down to do a group grind pretty much whenever. It's nice being able to do the group grinds just to take a break from the repetitiveness of the game. Still a little bit repetitive for the group grinds, but at least you're with friends at the end. It is a huge difference on taking out the Titan compared to taking out the golems. Titan is so easy to take out. So my god, he's talking about Dracrania. Alright, and getting a bit full, so I'm going to need to stash stuff around. Alright, time for the next one. Also, looks like I'm about halfway in on my buff time, so looks like it's only going to be a 4 Titan hour. Nice, got a belt. I probably should spend some time grinding at over in the desert. I need to grind Histria for the compass piece. I just need one more to make my compass. Currently I'm using History of Paint, but well, I haven't had any luck with that yet. That golem's quite a bit of health left when he did his overload. Alright. Oh, took a little bit of damage there. I'm trying to stay behind the golems as much as I can, but it's not always easy. Oh, that kinda hurt. Took a couple hits of that laser before I could get out of there. Wasn't gonna be able to get out of that in time, so I just parried it. Oh, I accidentally dashed before hitting my Shift C. That's something you definitely don't want to do. Because Shift C comes out a lot quicker after Shift Q, but aside from that, it's slow. And it looks like I just had a little bit of a lag spike there. So I'm gonna go ahead and back out of that. Time for the loop towers again. Yeah, last time I did a full hour on Succession Dosa, I think I hit, I want to say 19,000 trash approximately. So I want to see if that's consistent on the trash per hour. But then I also need to do a couple hours as Awakened Dosa to check what he's got. I've done a couple hours on him already, even on stream. I just forgot to check see about how much I get on trash. Alright, and it's starting to look like we may not have a group for dungeons. We'll have to see. I can ask the guild if anyone else is interested in it during this next AFK phase coming up. We have a 5th, but he said he's gonna be busy tonight, so yeah, try to find someone else. Alright, last goal for this section. Nice, got him right before he blew up. Oh, that was a little close. They came out swinging. Alright, now we got the Titan coming in. Oh, what? Well, at least I didn't lose a crystal, but that ain't good. That's gonna be a waste of an extra harmony there. I'm not even sure where all that damage actually came from. I mean, as soon as the Titans spawn, I just took a massive amount of damage. I know they do some damage whenever they spawn in, just like the golems do, but... was my back turned to it or something? Alright, well that Titan's dead. Make a quick change to my preset here. Oh, looks like my rifts are resetting. Alright, so we might have a fifth coming in. Alright, and all of my rifts are resetting, so looks like instead of going straight to the academy afterwards, I'll be doing that. Oh, hey, Better, welcome in. Alright, it looks like we do have one other who is interested in learning about the dungeons. So, I mean, depending on who actually joins, if you want, you can still watch the stream and learn about the dungeons that way. Yeah, I tried playing Drac. It's just the Awakening Drac has a little bit too much APM for me to be able to use. And Succession Drac is she's a little bit too weak. I could grind at Ethereum, no problem, but as soon as I came out here to Orbiter with her, I was just getting demolished. I think that may be just a user error on my part, though. My lack of experience with that particular class. Yeah, that's why I say she's got too much APM for me as Awakening. Yeah, my main class is Awakening Dosa, but I play both Awakening and Succession for him, and then I bounce between other classes for a tag. Right now I've got my Seraph tag. 50 skills with 200 cancels? Dang. Yeah, that's insane. Drac main and tag is only sort. I mean, if that's what you like. I believe in chat you were saying you came from Sort to Dracania. Now, I will say this. If I could put my wizard's outfit onto my Dosa, I probably won't ever leave Dosa again. So they have dumbed down the Awakened Drac and Gimter, so relearning for PvP. That's something I've never really been interested in is PvP. Yeah, I think I saw you mention that you like the scythe. Alright, I just get a little bit longer on this hour. So PvP is not for everyone. Part as OCE player? What do you mean OCE player? Oh, Oceanic? Yeah. So I can definitely see how ping can definitely play a part in that. Also, Bitter, what is your AP and DP currently? I know you said you were just returning. In a game like BDO, I would say in any online game, but especially if it's got competitive PvP gameplay. I know first-person shooters like Call of Duty and Halo and stuff like them, if you got terrible ping, you can't do anything. 353 AP, 427 DP. Yeah, you should be able to handle the dungeons just fine then. Have you done any grinding at any of the diamond spots yet? Well, actually, for that AP and DP, you probably only could do the first one, Ethereum. WoW and Final Fantasy 14 ping easy. I used to play World of Warcraft a whole lot back in the day, but it just got to the point where I couldn't afford the DLCs that kept coming out, and ended up having to quit playing it for a while. And then by the time I was able to actually afford it again, well, I just didn't really have the interest for it. I only just hit a Danya cap this week. Well, congrats on hitting the Danya requirements. And you killed Jordan for the weekly, but preferred grinding treasure over cash. I can understand that. For me, I kind of preferred grinding cash over the treasure spots. But they did add in the paints, so it is possible to kind of do both now. You can grind at a treasure spot to get some paints, and then just go to a better area, and you still have a chance of getting the treasure pieces. Right now I've got the history of paints active for the compass. You're a dragon and need all the treasures. I get that. The dragon's one of my favorite mythological creatures. So that's kind of the reason why my avatar and name's after him. So you grind ash until you get the ash paint, and then when your Olin paint runs out, you go to Olin's. Isn't Olin's a group spot though? So the paints don't work over there unless you just grind it solo. Dragons and pirates. Speaking of pirates, I would like to actually try to get the let's see, where is it? Not sure if... Ah, here it is. The Outlaws of Magori outfit from a Dosa. I want to try to get this outfit from a Dosa at some point. Okay, so you grind normal Olin solo. Yeah, that's a pretty nice outfit for the Outlaws of Magoria. I actually prefer the male outlaws compared to the female outlaws, honestly. So that's the male, but then if I look at it on the Seraph, so I think she's got the outlaws available. Okay, I guess she doesn't. So we'll look at it on the witch. So yeah, that's the females outlaws of Mergoria, and I definitely like the males a bit better. Which one is the Corsair's first outfit? Alright, this hour's done. Oh, I also need to turn off my scrolls. The Meritocant. Let's take a look at that one. Yeah, that's a good one for a Corsair. I'd like to get that one on my Corsair as well. The one I've got on my Corsair currently... Let's find it. Oh, I hate when it does that. With the cape off, alright, I'll take a look at that here again in a second. So, what I've got on my Corsair currently is this one right now. The Nereid. Turning the cape off on this one doesn't really change much. Alright, so let me find the Mericant again. Oh, interesting. So the cape on that one is actually the shirt. Yeah, I can definitely see why you'd say that one's a lot sexier with the cape off. It figured turn off the cape would hide the actual cape and leave the shirt. Let me hop over to my wizard real quick. You'd love to cosplay that outfit. Well, they do have stuff for that. I believe they've got like a skin-safe double-sided tape for cosplay outfits like those. So you've used it before and it hurts. That kind of sucks. So, I mean, with it being night, it's a little harder to see, but this is the outfit I've got on my wizard. If I could put this outfit on my Dosa, I would stay on the Dosa permanently. I love this outfit. The price you pay to look fine. Yep. Yeah, so this right here is actually a mix-up of like 7 different outfit pieces. Well, 7 including the 3 different weapons. The outfit itself, I mean, there's only 4 different pieces for it. But we've got the Veteros hood, the Lord Red clothes, the Inquirer's Destiny shoes, and the Chronosmith gloves. And then for the staff, I'm using the Sage's Memory, the Corvocanus Sphere, and the Salinar Dagger. Yeah, thank you. I think it looks really nice together. I could actually swap the boots over and probably use the Chronosmith, and they look pretty good with it as well. But I think I decided to go with this one here, just so it is like a completely different outfit piece for each item. And then the dagger that I'm using, I don't have anything. Okay, that's not showing it for some reason. So I don't have any weapons or any gear on my wizard currently because I just untagged him. But let me find the Salinar and I can show the dagger, which is probably actually my favorite dagger out of them. Alright, I definitely want to hit mix and match. Okay, so this is what it looks like on the hip, but it's just a simple straight dagger. And then for the sphere that I'm using, it's this one right here. Yeah, I definitely agree. Sometimes simple is better. And this also fits my OC character a bit better as well. So that's what this character was designed, like this character and this outfit was designed based off. Was one of my original characters that I've made many years ago for stuff like role plays and other stories. And that character is a he's a sword mage, but his outfit looks pretty much like this one here. Now the wizard doesn't have the gameplay of like like what I'd say was a sword mage. However, the Dosa does. So I mean, if I could put this outfit on my Dosa, that's literally perfect. Yeah, tons of outfits for grinding and roleplays. I can definitely understand that. This is the character that I've got tagged right now, which is my Seraph. Don't like that the light and dark were stuck to the BSR. I mean, I definitely can kind of agree with that. It is kind of annoying having to rely entirely on the BSR between the light and the dark. That's kind of one of the reasons why I prefer her light form though, because her basic combo is basically the exact same as light. All the difference is between the basic combo and the light is just a little bit increased damage. You get a little bit more mobility and one skill difference that I swap over to. So like on my combo right over here, this is the order I take for the basic combo, and then whenever I swap over to the 100%, I just use the basically same thing right here. But instead of the WF for this one, I just swap to the Shift E. Dark effect was cool, and the heavy slams, or yeah, heavy slow slams. You hope they buff it to be on par with light. Yeah, it's supposed to be the PvE grinder for between the two forms, but for some reason it's not. I mean, the light's just better. I like the Seraph. I wouldn't really say she's entirely boring. I definitely have played classes that are more boring than the Seraph. But the one thing I don't like on her is the recent change with just with her stamina nerf. That's probably the biggest complaint I've got with her right now. A cool idea, but remove the BSR limit on dark and light. Yeah. So you only tried it after the stamina nerf? Yeah, she used to be a lot better. So with her dashes, like she's got the triple dash, and then she's also got the WF lunge and the WLMB lunge. So you could chain those together pretty well and cover quite a bit of distance with her. You still can cover the distance pretty good. However, your stamina drains a lot quicker. Okay, I ended up going into the water there. But looking at that, basically you're only able to get, I'd say 3, maybe 4 of the dash combos done. Whereas, I think before the stamina nerf, you can get like 5 to 6 of the dash combos. So yeah, just doing that little bit right there put me down to about 50%. So that's actually only 2 full combos. Because you do a triple dash, then LMB, WF, and then triple dash again while you're waiting on the others to go on the cooldown.
Through telling the stories of the human experience, I'm always seeking to show, as Frederick Douglass said,
Awakened Warrior, but better. I haven't actually played Awakened Warrior.
immaterial things like music, art, and stories can bring together and bridge the gap of our differences. Listen today on Spotify.
Basically Seraph, but less protections and damage and CC. Oh, even the animations are the same? Yeah, I've never actually played the warrior. Like, these are all the classes I have played so far. Alright, and just spoke with Nico, and looks like I'll probably be bringing both you and Rexus in. Both of y'all are needing to learn the dungeons, and Nico's probably going to sit out. So I can actually go over some of the dungeon mechanics right now if you want me to, or we can wait until we actually get started with it. Alright. So you remember the first few? Okay, so things have changed up a little bit. Now we don't actually have to run through the full dungeons. Once you run through the very first dungeon, you can get the dagger, and it will allow you to just go straight to the second dungeon. Okay, I don't have it on this character right now, but so whenever you do the first dungeon, it will give you the dagger for the second dungeon when you finish it. And then you just go straight to the boss in the second dungeon, and then you get the third one. And then once you finish the third dungeon, you get the Lucretia dagger back, which is the dagger required for the first one. So those three are a loop. Once you do the first one, you can just skip to the second and third bosses. The Orzekia is the only one that is like the full dungeon, but all you really have to do on that one is kill the first boss and then kill the second boss. So yeah, all we have to do with you and Rexus is do the first one, and then we just jump straight to the second boss. And turning in some of my Olvia Academy stuff right now. I still have to do quite a bit of the Olvia Academy. Alright, so now he's asking... Okay, just go to the trade manager. Alright, let me see if and Smiley are available to start up on the dungeons. And I think once they're ready and everyone else is ready, we can get started. Yeah, I still have to do quite a bit of the academy stuff. Also, if you haven't done your academy stuff yet, we still have 2.5 weeks to do it until April 15th. And you can get quite a bit of stuff off of these. So you get quite a bit of crons doing the combat rewards, and then additional crons doing all of the life skill rewards as well. You've already started them? Well, that's good. So yeah, you can get quite a bit of crons. That's the main reason why I'm still doing them. All of the like life skill gear I don't really need, but I do need the 1,000 crons for each one of the life skills. Also, it looks like everybody's actually about ready for the dungeons. So if you're also ready, we can head over there and get started. Oh, you're almost ready? Alright. I'll be in the Discord for explanations. Since you're watching the stream, you can also get the explanations through the stream. So whichever you prefer. Okay, what do I need to plant on this one? Oh, okay. You're bringing your sword? Alright. And yeah, there's a little bit of a delay between the actual footage and the stream. So it looks like I need to kill pests and catch caterpillars for that one. It's kind of annoying because I usually just have my workers do all that. Oh, I see you, Bitter. Ah, is it? Let's see what we got for the next one then. Ah, you gotta plant green seeds for the special seeds. Hey, Mom.
Hello, my name is Lolly. This is Olivia.
Okay, I need to actually get a fish out of my fish tank so I can do this one, I think. Hey, Rex.
Hey, I am on my way.
Hey, Bitter.
Who's that?
That's, Bitter.
Oh, bitter. I'm sorry.
Alright, I'm headed over to the dungeons now. Yeah, Nico was going to join us, but he said he's got to wake up early. So I decided to go ahead and set this one out so both of y'all can step in and learn it. So I'll do my best
Really
to
cool.
teach both of
But
y'all.
I'm glad he gets to get some sleep. Never remember which stone this is. Ah,
And I think I'll be going on my Seraph. It'll be a little bit easier to use her for her Q block during Orzekia.
it's a nice block, I have to admit.
Oh, and Bitter, you say you can just plant 3 blue seeds instead of the green ones they give you, just to get those special seeds. That's good at least.